Everyone, my name's Anthony from Little Axe Outdoors, and I just wanted to introduce you to some of the features of the R1 traditional bow case that I have here. A lot of people have asked me various questions and asked me to do a video on it, and so I thought I would, and I'll upload this to YouTube so you can all see it. I'll post it on the Little Axe Instagram page too. So this is the bow case, the R1 trad bow case, and inside here I actually have a fully strung bow, which I'll show you in a second. But to show you what the case can do, you can see I've got an arrow tube fitted to the front. They're fitted with these webbing straps here. These are all US made clasps and webbing straps. They're pretty simple to fit and pretty handy too. Just like so. And I've got these other little mounts here. These are just stabilizers to really hold the bow secure while it's in transit so it doesn't bounce around, especially on a strung bow case. That's fairly handy. You can just pop those off like that, and out of it pull your bow. This bow is just under 10 inches front to back, as in front of the riser to the back of the string. It's a 60 inch, but this case can quite comfortably hold a 62 inch. As you can see, there's quite a bit of room for it to play. And if you use these stabilizers, these stabilizing straps, when the bow is in transit, it just stops it from moving up and down. Is really all it's for. Putting the bow aside, the case itself is all 1000 denier on the outside, which is a very durable military grade material. Inside it's fairly well padded. I've got quite a decent padding on the back. And the reason it can, I suppose, just looking at the case, front to back, it doesn't look so deep, but with these gussets on the front, on the top and the bottom, it expands to around about 10 inches, so it allows most bows strung to go in quite comfortably. It also, being this size, is not too bulky to carry around an unstrung bow. So it's one of the features of it is these front, top and bottom gussets that expand and give you that little bit, a couple of inches extra room for a strung bow to be taken around. So just popping the bow back in, it's pretty simple. Zipping it up is also a fairly simple affair. And there's a pocket on the front. The pocket's about 600mm, 60 centimeters from left to right, and you can pretty much fit all of your tools of the trade in there. Gloves, spare strings, stringer if you're so inclined, wax. I've got a guard, which I pretty much never use, but I'm just trying to show what can go in here. You can pop it all back fairly comfortably, and that's pretty much everything I need. I've got glues and other bits and pieces in here too, but that's pretty much I'll need for either hitting the range or even if I'm heading out into the bush to shoot something. Pop this back on, pop the stabilising clasps on, and you can tighten those as you need. But that's a pretty secure case. And if I go through the back, if I flip it over, you can see I've got a carry strap. This thing's about 2 inches wide, about a little bit over, or what's that, 5mm, or what am I saying, 2 inches thereabouts. I've got a strap on the back with a padded shoulder holster, and it's really sturdy on how it's stitched on, so that's not going to go anywhere. You can pretty much walk into the bush, or you can strap it to a backpack if you need to, using these clasps here, and you're ready to roll. Now one last feature of the case, which I'll show you, is that it can break down. If I take this out, you'll notice that this bow is a takedown bow, so it's a 3-piece like most standard bows are these days. And what I can do with this is I can take down this bow and I can put it in here, and I can fold it up to be a fairly small pack. And this, again, you're still able to clip this to any backpack using these runners, and that's fairly tidy. If you've got a bow with a slightly longer riser, then you've got this opportunity here to make it a little bit longer, or if you really want to compact it, you can fold it right over, pull this out, fold this one over, and you can make it even tidier. So again, you still got enough room for this to be packed onto most backpacks, but that's going to be pretty tidy. And you can, like I said, if you've got a fairly long riser, you've got the option to expand it. If you've got long limbs, the same issue there too. Otherwise, this can turn into a pretty half-decent day pack, which can save you a bit of extra carrying if you so need. Or it can just pack away fairly easily out of the way under your bed or under a box in your cupboard, and it's pretty handy. So again, pretty easy to undo. Pop the clasps, flip it over, how I like to run it. Pop this in. Zip it up. Put your arrow tube case back on it. Set your stabilizers. And off you go.